All right, what's up, guys? So we're back with another one here. So today I wanted to I made a tweet about this a little while ago. I was like, you know what? It's a good topic for a video. So let's talk about it anyway. Let me just share some stuff. So we've been in a global pandemic now for almost 2 years. It's been going on forever. Offlines have been basically canceled around the world, but they're starting to come back. Offline events are starting to come back, but we haven't had a major yet. We haven't had a big fighting game major yet. So I think the first one on the horizon is CEO. Right, CEO is happening in November, so about 4 months, 3 to 4 months from now, from the time you're watching this video. And I was thinking it's going to be a lot of people's first time to go to a fighting game major. A lot of people joined during the pandemic. We've been stuck at home. They just played net play. They haven't actually met anybody at a fighting game tournament. So they don't know what to expect. So this video is for you. So I can't cover it all. There's a wide variety of people at fighting game tournaments. But for this video, I'm just going to share with you 5 types of people. These are 5 types of people, and yeah, you're going to be in Florida, so they're definitely going to be down in Florida. But 5 types of people you're going to find at a fighting game major, taken from first-hand experience. I have met all these people multiple times around the world. This is definitely a universal group of people here. But the first one, let's start with this one. This is a very strange man. This is the Lurker here. So this guy is a very common. I didn't know these kind of people existed until I started going to fighting game events. So the Lurker, what does this guy do? Now, when you're at a fighting game event, you're going to be hanging out there with your buddy. Maybe you came with your brother or your cousin, or maybe you met your friend there. So you're going to be standing here, right? You're just standing there and you're just chatting it up. You're talking about whatever, man, right? You're talking about whatever. Oh, man, Soul is so busted, man. How'd you do in the tournament? Soul is so busted. And then before you know it, there's a guy right next to you. Where is he? He's over here. There's a guy just standing right next to you. Now, he hasn't said a word. He hasn't said a single word to you. He hasn't introduced himself. He's just standing very, very, very close to you, angled towards you, getting involved in the conversation. Now, this happens every time. Now, the thing about this guy, the Lurker, is he will do that. He will stand there all day. He will stand there forever. He will not say anything. He will not say a word, okay? If you don't ask him who he is, if you don't ask him, what he's doing, if you don't ask him for his thoughts, he will just stand there, not menacingly, just stand there quietly looking at you. Okay, so what I want to tell you, probably some of you guys watching, is probably you. Don't be scared, right? So don't be scared. If you are a Lurker, first of all, don't. Okay, it's fine if you want to meet people. Maybe introduce yourself. Maybe say, hey, what's up, my name is whatever, nice to meet you. Or if there's a weirdo just standing there not saying anything, maybe ask him his name. All right, so, all right, this is one. So the Lurker, be careful. I promise you're gonna meet this guy. Now the next guy, ready? This is the chatter. This is the complete opposite. If this guy stands there and doesn't say anything, this dude will not shut up. Okay, this dude does not shut up. This guy is gonna come up to you and he will talk to you about anything. He's really passionate. Usually he's really passionate about one thing, whether it's a character, if it's his favorite player, his favorite game, Smash Brothers probably, favorite anime. There's gonna be one topic, then my man is gonna go off. He is gonna go off. He does not care if you're not listening. He doesn't care if you're not interested. He is gonna talk to you forever. I mean, it's good. Look at the smile on his face. He loves it. He loves sharing his passion. He should be a YouTuber like me, right? That would be great. Now, this is where it gets hard. When I say he doesn't stop, he doesn't stop. This guy is not gonna stop. So when you're, he's talking, he's been talking to you for like 15 minutes. You're like, all right, it's great. I really gotta go. All right, man, I gotta go. And you start walking away. He's gonna follow you. The chatter is going to follow you. He's not going to miss a beat, right? Mid-sentence, he's going to keep you walking away. He's going to keep following you, keep talking about this. I had a dude follow me, like, to my room. I've had dudes, multiple dudes. There's a known player. I'm not going to say his name, but there's a known player that followed me. If you guys know Combo Breaker, they have a venue and their hotel's across, like, the highway. This dude followed me across the highway into the hotel. Got to my room. I was like, all right, man, I'm going to bed. I just went in. I locked the door. The dude just talking the whole time. Oh, dude, you got to come out to this, what was it? They did like the desert, the music festivals in the desert and stuff. It's going to expand your mind, bro. I was like, all right, that's good, man. I got to go. But yeah, this guy is definitely there. The chatter, he's passionate about whatever. He means no harm, but his social cues might not be the best. What I like to do, if they really get in, find a friend or find someone you know. Introduce the chatter to that person. Be like, oh man, this guy's been talking to me for 45 minutes about his favorite Sailor Moon character. You find your friend and be like, hey man, this guy thinks Sailor Mercury is the best. The chatter is immediately, his focus is going to go from you to your friend pass him off, and then once he makes contact, get the hell out of there. Get the hell out of there. But yeah, be careful, right? So we got this guy, the Lurker, the Chatter. You know, two different guys there, but they're both, you're gonna run into, trust me. Now the next one, this is something if you've never been a fighting game major before, it's gonna be an eye opener. Ready? If you've been, you know this guy. You know 100 of the guys like this. Ready? This is the Gambler. This is the Gambler, okay? You're at a fighting game event. You think you're just there, right? You're just here to play some fighting games and have some fun. And then here comes a guy out of nowhere. You're like, hey man, who do you like, right? Who do you like in this set? You're like, I don't know. That's my friend. I hope he wins. He's like, I got $10. He doesn't, right? The Gambler is gonna try and gamble with you. He's gonna make a bet on anything. He'll do any amount. It doesn't matter, right? You're like, I'll bet you $7. He wins. If you're like, I only have $3, like $3 is fine. We can do $3, right? They're gonna bet on, you know, what color the character or the players pick for the character. You know, which stage gets selected. How many seconds is the first hit? How many seconds left on the clock when the round's over? You know, how many special moves they're going to do per round. This guy, I don't even know if he plays, honestly. I don't know what. I think he just comes out here to gamble, but they're everywhere. And what I want to tell you, especially if it's a first time attendee, you got to be careful because it's fun. Gambling is fun. Trust me. Gambling is very, very fun. I learned how to play CeeLo, man. I learned how to play CeeLo back in the day. When I used to go to American Majors, man, we were just playing CeeLo all day. So it's really, really fun. But it is a very fast way to lose all your money. You know, Evo's in Vegas, so naturally a lot of gambling going on out there. But any major, CEOs in Florida, these guys will be running around. They're not even going to tell you that they're not going to talk to you. They're going to ask about your name or where you're from. It's going to right off the bat. Hey man, I got $10 on him. You want to go? I'll give you 2-to-1 odds. If you win, if you do it and you win, you have to stop. Stop while you're ahead. There's always tragic stories. You know, it's always the fun of the majors is hearing the people posting up like, damn, this guy lost $20,000 on this. Like, damn, don't be that guy. But yeah, all right, that's number 3, the Gambler. Be careful. Now, number 4. This is one I really got to warn you about. Be careful. This is the Drifter. All right, this is the Drifter. All right, so let me give you a little background here on a fighting game tournament. So if you go to a fighting game tournament, you need to pay for a transportation. You have to get registration in the tournament. You need money to enter each tournament, side tournament. You need a hotel room. You need to have food. You need to have water. You need all sorts of stuff. Now this guy, the Drifter, he just showed up. He showed up. That's it. He's got nothing. Nobody knows how he got there. He might have walked. He might have just walked over this major. He might have taken a one-way Greyhound, but he's there now. He is now at this tournament, and he's got nothing, all right? He's got nowhere to stay. He's got no food. He's got no clothes to change in. Now, the thing about the Drifter, he means you no harm, but he will take advantage, like that. What's that book? If you give a mouse a cookie, he's going to take advantage of everything that you give him. So if you're having some casual sessions in your room, and suddenly this guy just in there, and he's sitting in the corner by himself, watch out for your Fiji bottle. You know, if you got Fiji, if you have any like an open bar, if you have any snacks, keep your eye on this guy. Another thing that you might happen, right? You're in the room, a bunch of people are playing, and suddenly this guy falls asleep on the bed. Suddenly he's just asleep on the bed or on the floor in the corner. Now to him, that he's thinking like, all right, I found a place to crash tonight. I'm crashing in here. He didn't ask anybody. He didn't tell anybody, but in his brain, he's like, no, this is the room. This is my spot right here. The Drifter. This happens all the time. Be careful. You have to keep your eye out on these guys. Another one too, when you go out to fighting game tournaments, you go out to dinner a lot of times. So trust me, this is a serious one. I've experienced this a lot. You go out to restaurants. It's a very common thing. It's like, hey, you guys want to get food? Yeah, sure. Let's go out a group of like 15 people. Let's go to Denny's or something. And so everyone, you get a meal. The check comes. Hey man, I don't have any money. I cannot tell you how many times I had to experience this before I moved to Japan. Oh yeah, man, I don't have any money. Can anybody cover me? Or even worse, it's just like, he's here, and then the check comes, and then he's gone. You're like, where did that dude go? That's the Drifter, man. You got to watch out. There's a lot of people. There's a lot of people like this guy at fighting game majors, so be careful. I know you might think it might be nice to help out people. That, yeah, you can crash in my room. It's great, but don't. You're going to get taken advantage of, right? You know, people know what they're getting into. If you're traveling across America to go to a fighting game tournament, you know what you're getting into. There's no excuse not to have your room ready, to have enough money for food and stuff. Don't get taken advantage of. I'm telling you. All right, that's my warning for you. Be careful of the Drifter. Now, last one. This is not the last one. There's a whole group. There's a lot. I'm just sharing with you 5. Maybe we can share some other ones. But the last one for this video. Ready? We went over the Lurker. We did the Chatter. We did the Gambler. We did the Drifter. And here's the last one. Ready? is Kevin. So Kevin's the last guy. This is the last guy you're gonna meet at a fighting game major. And Kevin's a great guy. The thing is, it's like Kevin doesn't play fighting games. Kevin doesn't know what fighting games are. He knows Street Fighter. Maybe he remembers playing Street Fighter when he was a kid. He doesn't know what CEO is. He doesn't know what Evo is. He's just there. He just wandered in. There's always this guy. Trust me. You're gonna be in a room. There's gonna be money matches going down and everything. And this guy here, Kevin's right there. And you're like, dude, man, that's crazy, man. Did you see that match? What was it? You play this game? Like, nah, man, I don't play this game. Like, what's going on? What is this? You're like, CEO, you're here at CEO, right? He's like, no, what's CEO, man? I don't know. I just heard some noise outside. I wandered in, man. I'm just checking it out, right? It's awesome. The tourists, you want to call them there. Every tournament you go to, you meet these guys. It's mad funny. I can't tell you to be careful because they're usually pretty good guys. They're kind of funny, but just be aware. Just be aware. You're definitely going to run into people that have no idea what fighting games are. No idea what a fighting game tournament is. You have no idea where they came from. There was one time, what was it? There's the one time there was a wedding. Because, you know, fighting game tournaments usually happen in hotels, or they used to happen in hotels. So there was a wedding that was going on at the same time as a fighting game tournament. So people from the wedding party started mingling in and coming to the fighting game tournaments and stuff. So it's like, damn, who are you? It's like, oh, I'm here for a wedding, man. But I saw people playing games. I just wandered in over there. What was it? There was like a furry convention or something that went along. There was like a furry convention that went on next to a fighting game tournament. So you had Kevin with like fox ears was wandering in and stuff. You're gonna meet a lot of people at these events. Specifically at Evo. If you go to Evo, it's wild, you know, because you're right in the middle of a casino. It's pretty crazy there. But yeah, anyway, that's it. I just wanted to share. Stupid fun video. If you're any of these people, which I'm sure you're one of these. If not, maybe I'll get you another video. But, you know, none of these guys are bad. But if you are the lurker, like I said, maybe introduce yourself. It's not hard. Say, hey, what's up? My name is Jiyuna. If you're this guy, the chatter, I don't think he'll ever listen to us. But work on picking up social cues. You know, maybe people don't want to hear you talk for 75 minutes about why you think Tokido is the best fighting game player in the world. You know, make a YouTube channel. You can do it. Make a YouTube channel. The gambler's gonna gamble. Just, that's a warning to you as a viewer. Be careful. Don't lose all your money, man. Gambling's fun, but, you know, learn when to cut it off. You're the drifter, come on, don't be that guy. And I'm warning you too, like I said, be wary of these guys. Don't get taken advantage of. And if you're Kevin, just enjoy. Hopefully, you'll pick up a fighting game one day. Bro, when we played Melty, I used to have plenty. I used to grab people off the street to come enter Melty at BBG. The old BBG tournaments are full of Kevins. We just had Kevin everywhere. But anyway, that's it. Let me know what you think. Let me know which one you are. If you don't fit any of these descriptions, I'll make another video. We'll think of some more people we can add to the list. If you got any ideas, share it. I'm sure we've all experienced some creative characters, and have fun, by the way, because I don't think I'm going. I don't think I'm going to any offline events until next year. So I'll just have to enjoy the stories I hear from the sidelines. But yeah, I'm looking forward to offline events. If you've never gone to an offline event, you know, if you've just been a net player this past year, definitely try to get out to some. Aim for Evo next year. That'll be great. Have fun, man. But yeah, like always, if you're still watching, thank you. Leave a comment, and I'll see you next one. Peace.